His name was Joseph, 55 years old, roofer by trade, tough hands, tougher work ethic, one slip, one fall, one misdiagnosed injury, and everything changed. That injury triggered something called complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS. It's like your nervous system goes rogue. Pain becomes constant, overwhelming, unpredictable. And Joseph, he got told the usual. Try some NSAIDs, maybe some therapy, no opioids. We don't want to risk addiction. But here's the truth they didn't tell him. The longer pain lingers, the more it hijacks your brain. Literally. Pain that doesn't shut off turns toxic. It impairs memory, clouds thinking, and shrinks the very brain tissue that helps you function. That's not theory. That's published neuroscience. BMC Medicine, 2023. But Joseph didn't get that care. No early nerve block, no low-dose opioid trial, just denials, referrals, paperwork, waiting. So while his CRPS burned through his body, it also burned through his life. He lost his job, couldn't climb ladders, couldn't work, medical bills stacked up, credit cards maxed. Then the marriage fell apart. His wife left, said she didn't recognize him anymore. He turned to alcohol, because when doctors say, "We won't treat your pain," the liquor store becomes the only pharmacy that doesn't say no. By the time he came to us, Joseph had lost everything. He was suicidal, not because he was weak, but because the system told him he didn't matter. And this isn't just Joseph. Chronic pain doesn't just hurt, it rewires your brain. Every extra site of chronic pain increases your risk for dementia, not by a little, by a lot. One study found a 23% higher risk of Alzheimer's in people with chronic pain. Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, 2023. And when you got CRPS, that's not just pain, that's a neurological wildfire. Now, here's the contrarian truth. NSAIDs, your ibuprofens, your naproxens, yes, they reduce inflammation, but barely touch this kind of pain. And they come with heart risks, kidney strain, and stomach bleeding. Not ideal when you're already compromised. Tricyclic antidepressants may be helpful in fibromyalgia, but they take weeks to work, cause brain fog, and actually impair cognition in older adults. Physical therapy, it helps early. But in advanced CRPS, the nervous system is too damaged. Movement hurts, the patient pulls back, muscles atrophy, the pain deepens. And doing nothing? That's the worst, because untreated pain is not neutral. It's inflammatory. It fuels microglial activation in your brain, the same brain cells that trigger Alzheimer's. Journal of Neuroinflammation, 2019. But opioids? Even low doses? That's where the controversy begins. Yes, high-dose chronic opioids are risky. Yes, abuse is real, but used precisely and in low dose, opioids can interrupt the feedback loop of pain and brain deterioration. They reduce suffering. They reduce inflammation. They can preserve function. And guess what? Studies on elderly patients with dementia found that low-dose opioids didn't worsen cognition. In fact, some patients functioned better when their pain was finally controlled. We've created a system so scared of addiction that we'd rather let people suffer and decline and die slowly in pain. Joseph's story? That's what happens when we prioritize blanket policy over human judgment. So here's the question. What if we had treated his pain early, responsibly, compassionately? What if we saw pain not as a symptom to suppress, but as a fire alarm? A warning of inflammation that, left ignored, burns down the brain. And what if, just maybe, we stop pretending that the absence of opioids equals safety, because it doesn't. Pain, untreated, is not safe. If you or someone you love is trapped in a pain cycle, denied help, losing their mind, their work, their relationships, don't wait. Contact us. There's another way. Joseph thought opioids were the enemy until he lost everything and finally realized the real danger was the silence of pain.